Hi everyone, welcome back today. I've got February favorites today. This is one of my favorite videos to film. It's just, you're talking about all your favorite things. There's nothing bad to say. It's all good, good, good. But as I said in my January favorites, I am trying to keep it down to 5 items every month so I don't blabber on for too long. It's just quick, the best of the best, 5 things that I've absolutely been loving for the month of February. I've got a bit of a mix of things. There's a couple fashion items and a couple lifestyle items, one kind of entertainment item. One of them in particular really makes me feel like an old lady, but it just brings me so much joy that I have to share it with you. This is 30, I guess, right? Oh well, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Okay, so the first item is a fashion item. It's a really boring one, but honestly, this has been on me every day for the month of February. As I've said in my last few videos, or maybe on Instagram mostly, it is absolutely freezing here in Fontainebleau. Colder than it gets at home in Canada. It's like -9 last night, -10 in the night. It's still like -7 when Ken goes to school in the morning. It's freezing. I've got like a cold rash on my hands and everything just from being outside 10 minutes yesterday. I'm a terrible Canadian. I admit that. I'm a terrible Canadian. I'm no good in the cold. But because of that, I have to wear like 3 sweaters and my winter jacket, and then I always throw this plain gray scarf that has been with me for, or as the British say it, yonks. It's originally from Topshop, and there's really nothing special to it. It's just a really nice dark gray, plain, long scarf with little tassels on the end. Long enough that I can wrap it around my neck, nice and loose. That's how I like to wear it, just very like haphazard. And then little tassels at the bottom. I don't know, it just adds like a really cool, besides the warm factor, like your neck is, you gotta keep your neck warm when it's -9 out. But it just has like a really cool Parisian chic, Scandinavian, simple look to any outfit, like just with plain dark jeans, my Acne Studio boots, like a beige coat, and then this on top, and I just feel chic instantly, and I'm warm. So that has been certainly a favorite. I love you. I love you. Money well spent. Okay, my next item is my old lady item. I was actually inspired to get this from another YouTuber that had mentioned it. So that was Mimi Icon, I think you say it? Anyways, I'll link her channel down below if you've never heard of her. I'm sure you have, but she talked about this. If you are type A OCD like me, if you're the type of person that loves to vacuum and you love like rolling over a big patch of like crunched up Cheerios on carpet and you makes that like noise, you can hear it all come through the hose and everything. It's just like so satisfying to me. Some people like to pop pimples. I love vacuuming and this item. So this is, I'm such a weirdo. This is a Depiller. It's nothing fancy really. I just got it on Amazon. It's like 10 euros or so. And basically it makes all your sweaters, jackets, any kind of fabric look brand new again. So it has like a tiny little rotating blade on the inside of it there, and then you just turn it on and then you rub it over top of like pilled cardigans, like cashmere and stuff that has started to get like all bobbly and pilly, and you just run it over top of it and it makes things look brand new. If you watched my Paris thrift haul, you will have seen when I bought this beige jacket. I picked it up for 7 euros. It was from Zara originally, and I tried on the exact same one the weekend before in Zara, which was like, I think it was like 90 euros or something like that, 85 euros. Got mine for 7, but it was definitely, it was well loved. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to bring it back to life, but for 7 euros, I thought it was worth bringing it home. So I did, got it washed, and then I bought this sucker and ran this thing all over it. When I got this, I pulled the jacket out just to like see what it would do. And it was so satisfying that I ended up standing there for like an hour and a half depilling all my clothing. And I had to physically stop myself because I had to go meet Ken for dinner. And I was just like going crazy with this depiller. It was just like, really, it made my day. And the jacket looks brand new again. I've done it to a few of my other sweaters. There's nothing really too bad other than the one jacket there that I mentioned, because I go through clothes a lot. I'm a blogger, so I buy a lot of things and I get rid of a lot of things. So there's nothing too old or too worn in my closet, but that item certainly needed a little love from this guy, and it provided me with a good hour and a half of entertainment. And I kind of can't wait for my clothes to get all pilly again so I can bust it out again. Like I said, this is 30. That's my granny item of the month. So my third item I don't have here to show you. It's downstairs in my kitchen, but it's my Espresso machine. Not mine, it actually belongs to the house. It was here when we moved in. It's kind of, this place is kind of Airbnb style, so it's all furnished and everything for us. But I forgot how much I loved a good Espresso machine. I said not long ago on Instagram that I'm definitely a instant coffee kind of girl, and that's what I've been drinking for years. I still do love it. I still occasionally will have a cup of that if I just want like a big cup of like watered down coffee to have. But there's something so satisfying about the routine of popping that capsule into the machine, letting it warm, adding a little milk, and I add like a little splash of stevia to it, and it makes it all nice and foamy at the top. It's just one of those things that I wake up and instantly I'm like, I'm excited to get up right now. I can't wait to have that cup of coffee. Ken and I actually used to have the same espresso machine. It's just like the standard espresso machine, like the most basic one that you can get. We used to have one in our very first apartment, and we bought that because we thought we were big kids, we're gonna have an espresso machine, and we hardly ever used it because we just didn't want to buy the coffee pods. They were quite expensive. But here, I'm sure they're everywhere. There's tons of like no-name type options out there now, and we can get them quite cheap at our local grocery store in all different kinds of intensities. There's even flavored ones that I love having in like the afternoon. But yeah, it's not even so much about the coffee, it's just the routine that it gives me in the morning. I wake up super excited to have this coffee. It brings that joy to my life. It's the simple things, I guess. Simple things. Okay, the fourth thing is another fashion item. Please don't kill me for this one. I know these are, a lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them. I wouldn't exactly say that I find them fashionable, but they're a function thing for me, and I love them, so. So I am talking about these. They're not the real ones. My real ones are at home. I didn't pack them because, as I've said so many times, we only brought a couple suitcases here with us to France, and obviously these are quite bulky, and I didn't really imagine myself needing them for that long while we were here, but 2 months in and I was craving a pair of really comfy, fluffy shoes that I could wear just walking to meet Ken for lunch or something. So these are just like a simple no-name brand ones that I found in town for like 30 euros. I know ASOS also has a like exact same pair for about the same price. I think they're even less than that actually. They might be 15 euros. But these have been doing the trick. I wear these in the house. I know a lot of people hate that too, but I wear them in the house. I wear them I mean, since I've got them, I've hardly worn my Acne Studio boots, which I pretty much don't take those off my feet. But it's just been so cold and I can't get thick enough socks underneath my Acne Studio boots to keep my toes warm enough. So these have been my go-to, especially for the last few weeks. We spent last weekend in Chamonix, France, and it was even colder there. So these are what I wore pretty much the whole trip. I packed a whole suitcase full of like, well, 2 extra outfits that I had imagined us doing blog photos with in the snow, but I just couldn't even bear to get into those outfits. Not even the jacket, sweaters that I brought. I just needed like 3 of Ken's big oversized sweaters, 2 pairs of pants, and these. This is all I wore. So if you see my blog from Chamonix and you notice that I'm wearing the same outfit in all the photos, just know that I had intended on being a little more fashionable for the weekend, but I couldn't do it. I had to wear these. So the post won't be quite as cute as I had imagined, but at least there will be some photos from that weekend. Okay, and I saved best for last. It's actually a person. I think he's had quite a lot of hype on the internet in the last little while. His channel's kind of exploded from a little wee channel like mine to something a little more substantial, especially over Vlogmas, but he certainly deserves it. I absolutely love watching his videos. I look forward to his weekend vlog every single week. I don't know if this sounds really weird, but I was trying to think about how I would describe why I like watching his channel so much. And I feel like the way I think of it in my head is it feels, okay, I'm not a religious person. I don't go to church or anything. I won't get into it, but let's just say I'm not a very religious person. But when I watch his videos, I feel like it's my version of going to church. Like he just clears my mind. He's so positive. He lives with his partner, Steven, and his dog Bubba's, who are both super cute as well. And just the way he interacts with people, his positivity, just his outlook in life, on the world, makes me not want to whine about the small things, not be so worried about, you know, how my hair looks, or none of it really matters. And he really like ingrains that in my mind. When I watch his video, I just feel like, I feel light and airy and positive. And then I watch his video and I go out into the market and I want to smile at everybody and I want to do something kind for somebody. I want to, you know, you just want to be a better person. You want to be more like him. Because who wants to be a grouchy old crab their whole life? Nobody. But sometimes we are like that and we let little things, stubbing our toe and, you know, breaking a dish ruin our day. If you're looking for a little bit of lift in your life, definitely check him out. He works for a nonprofit during the week, and then on the weekend he saves for creating some sort of video, whether it's a vlog or like an organization video, or he does lots of planning and journal kind of videos as well. He includes that in his vlogs. So yeah, if you haven't already checked out Christopher Allen, I would highly recommend you go visit him over there. It'll just brighten your day. You'll feel better for the rest of the day. So I hope somebody feels that with my channel too, but I just don't think I have. I don't have that. He has something, you know? You know, you meet those people, I don't know, I've never met him, but you just kind of, through the YouTube, you feel like you know somebody, and he just has something special. I don't know, I can't describe it. You have to go see for yourself. So that's it. Those are my 5 things for this month. I hope that was interesting. I don't know if it's more interesting to keep it all fashion, or to keep it all lifestyle, or just mix it up with a whole bunch of different things that I love from the month. You let me know what you prefer, but it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.